Welcome, my beautiful fellow soul seekers, to 365 Days of Healing. You can see the sun, not just the sun mirror behind me, but the actual sun is coming through the top window behind me. And it really helps us to see auras, doesn't it? Can you see the aura coming around me? Not just that I'm an enlightened being, guys, assisted by the sun. It's great to start using your peripheral vision, actually, to learn how to see auras and how to see the sun. But that's not what I'm talking about today. And in fact, it reminds me, let's do a 365 Days of Healing topic on auras, how to perceive energy and these sorts of things. Today, I wanted to talk about the bifurcation of timelines, mainly because these are the kind of questions that are coming in. So it's useful to address these things as we go. What does bifurcation mean? Bi meaning two. The bifurcation meaning two roads have formed. It is part of the Hopi prophecy. It's also part of many Indigenous prophecies that talk about this time on Earth and how there will be, to use human language, a higher road and a lower road. Now, when we say lower road, that's not wrong. We really need to remove judgment about what's happening with the current narrative, with the current split in ideologies, and how we want to conduct our lives, whether we're wanting to be in the, I'm going to call it the inorganic timeline. That's the timeline when you are relying on experts outside of yourself, so-called science outside of yourself, where you believe you need injections and these sorts of things in order to come into true health, or whether you're going to go the organic timeline. These are the people that are going to rely on their immune system. These are the people that are seeing the government control at the moment, that are seeking out New Earth communities, how to set that up, how to be self-sustainable, how to go off grid. I've said it before that Old Earth will look like New Earth, meaning they'll go into smart cities, technology at even more advanced levels. They will be controlled, but some people like that nanny state. They like being controlled. They like being told what to do, when to do it, how to do it. We have to just pay reverence to those people who choose that particular timeline. For other people, that's their worst nightmare come to fruition. So they're seeing this crescendo point at the moment where the government's coming hard for your life force and for your freedom and sovereignty. You're going to go into New Earth. Now, New Earth can look like Old Earth. I probably sound like I'm speaking in riddles, but New Earth looks like Old Earth in the sense that you'll get back to a rustic way of living. You'll get back to true connection with nature and how nature can support you in every now moment. It does require a lot of trust and faith in Mother Nature, in the unseen realms, in yourself. You're being required to step up like never before, but you have to make peace with that. That's what you've chosen as a soul on this, in this particular now moment, on your continuum of consciousness. Everyone's got a choice in this. So what do you choose? What do you choose? Which timeline do you choose? Let's make peace with the timelines that are presented before us, because I feel there's still a lot of resistance and a lot of struggle against, why do we have to have people so-called split? It's not a split in terms of the unified field. We can never be split. So at the same time as we have to hold space in the multidimensional realms, as we do here in the earth or third dimensional realm, some people are just simply moving into a fifth dimensional frequency, consciousness. That's just what's available at the moment. That's just where the planet herself, Mother Gaia, is going. So you either get on board, you're either with the planet or you're not with the planet. Again, try to remove the judgment, the right, wrong, good nor bad aspects of this. It's not anything to do with that. It's just what's available for those who choose it. En masse, we've seen many enlightened masters go before us, but we're getting an opportunity en masse to move with the planet. So if you want to look at the Indigenous prophecies, the astrological wheels, there's so many different ways that we can look at this as to what's happening, the photon energy, the photon belt surrounding the planets coming in, the gamma rays are coming in. There's an opportunity to upgrade. So your DNA has this deactivated operating system going from 2-strand to 12-strand ultimately of activated DNA. It's a big process, and you have to remain anchored. You have to remain very grounded in that, if that's the timeline that you're choosing at the moment. For other people, this injection that they're taking will actually scramble their DNA. They'll be plugged into an AI, artificial intelligence, quantum computer. They can then be affected by the frequencies, not the organic frequencies, the 5/G type frequencies that can impact with the nanoparticulates, the chips, and all of these things. Yeah, it's scary to me, but it's not scary to other people. They're happy for that, even if they don't know it. There's a part of them that has chosen at a soul level to go down that timeline. So again, let's remove any judgment about what's going on. Let's make sure we understand who the characters in the game are, who we are as our own avatar, having this third dimensional experience, where we're choosing to go. Be prepared to do the inner transformation, the inner work to go on. I'm assuming people listening to this are going on that organic timeline. And I prefer just to speak to you guys. There's so much resistance in the other way. I'm not here, and I'm presuming you're not here to attempt anymore to wake people up. Let's just allow people to be where they're at. We can still do seed dreaming, plant seeds of wisdom. If people pick up that seed and it grows, great. If they don't, great. We're removing all judgment. We're removing all heat. We're removing all expectation from this process. We're making peace with what is, because from a higher dimensional perspective, from your God, Goddess self, all is perfect. All is in divine order. It's a code. When you say that to yourself, all is in divine order, or everything is in divine order, it's a code to yourself to come back to center and peace. Trust that you know, what you're creating as a creator, experiencing your own creation is sheer brilliance, sheer perfection. So allow these timelines to play themselves out. In fact, get excited about it. Change your frequency from the loose type frequency of doom, gloom, fear, anger to excitement, bubbling joy. This is what we need in order to harness the 5D elements and to move truly where we're going. So these are the bifurcation of timelines. Other people have talked about trifurcation of timelines, but I think for today, let's keep it simple. The bifurcation just helps us, have an awareness of what's happening. There would be as many timelines as there are humans, because we all create our own reality. Therefore, timelines become possibilities via your own third eye technology. But to keep it simple today, be aware of those timelines presented before you that you created for yourself. Make your choice, make peace with others who've chosen their timeline, and, let's get on with this galactic show. It's exciting. So sending you all much love and namaste.